Prince Hal starts off as a drunken, wayward, rebellious, deliberately antagonistic and irresponsible young prince.
Here was a king who had taken the crown militarily from somebody who...
It's about his responsibilities as the Prince of Wales, and is going through a period which I think is very true to human nature, of rebellion. He spends all his time in
pieces of makeup. It's the only time I've ever taken a photograph of my own makeup to show everybody, my friends and family, because it was just a virtuosic piece of work by the makeup department.
I saw him when we were doing the camera tests in his Falstaff outfit. I prayed for cool weather for him and could hardly see him, of course, until you see the eyes, and then there he is.
My Falstaff looks quite cuddly, but he does some pretty despicable things. He's not entirely nice, incredibly selfish, but he has that particular quality for which you forgive everything, which is charm.
He's a big vat of beer. He's a barrel of wine, and he's cuddly and fluffy and silly.
Probably speaks Shakespeare in the clearest, most understandable way of any English actor.
It's just a masterclass in how to speak Shakespeare. It's a totally natural, everyday way of speaking it.
I think his performance is quite simply the best performance of Falstaff I've ever seen. And it's one of the best performances on film of anything that I've ever seen. So it's incredibly detailed. It's very, very touching. The story of the two plays is of Hal gradually seeing that he has to grow up, that he has to distance himself.
Two great stars of England, one which Shakespeare picks up in the Battle of Shrewsbury itself, and in the melee and the confusion and the heat of battle, men, horses, people dying all over the place. Hotspur and Hal find each other.
Richard Eyre was very, very keen to shoot in winter. And, when you see the characters and you see the breath in the cold and the leafless trees, it absolutely suits the plays. Snow in the Battle of Shrewsbury really helped give it a gritty, muddy, cold feel.
Luckily, we coincided with a period of spectacularly bad weather. And I say luckily because it always worries me in films that are set in the English countryside, the green of it, because it's so iridescent and it's very hard to put period characters in a very sort of iridescent background without them looking artificial. And it snowed. So we had this essentially black and white world because the characters, in their armour against the...
Hal, he's devastated when he's rejected.
Hal is almost shedding a skin. He's shedding this cloak of irresponsibility and becoming more of a man, becoming someone who will be king. In Falstaff, he sees a sad old man